Hello everyone and welcome back to Carvenus 14. Now today we are doing a Wuthering Waves video once again about Jinshi. Now as you can see I do have the Jinshi skin equipped, which does mean I put money into the game to get it, but it was all worth it, I would say, because, well, money's not really an issue for me, but I'm not spending money on games unless it's cosmetics, so yeah. But that's besides the point. Today, we are reviewing the Jinshi skin. Why? Because I haven't really seen a lot of people do an actual review on the skin. Like, of course, oh yeah, it's a brilliant skin and things like that, but this is a video to those people that are still unsure about the Jinshi skin. Like, yeah, it may be good, but what about it in terms of other regards, right? Like, it's not just the visuals, but what about the sound effects? What about any other special effects that the skin comes with? What about those? Excuse me. So, that is what we're going to be talking about today, because in my opinion, this skin is brilliant. However, there is one aspect of this skin that I'm not a huge fan of, but with time, I will probably get used to it. In fact, I didn't really like it about this skin, but after a while, I did get used to it. So, yeah, but that is something that I will talk about later on in this video. So, yeah, now, this skin, let's start off. What is so good about this skin? I mean, number one, it's really, really nice. I mean, it's got a perfect color scheme, white, red and pink. Alright, and this is a skin that's meant to celebrate the Chinese New Year, which I believe this year is actually I think it's the year of the dragon this year. Do correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe it is the year of the dragon this year. So yeah, I mean, everyone in my home country will be celebrating it now as well, because I'm not actually from where people would think. So yeah, but maybe if I do a face reveal at some point in the future, you can ask your questions below and I may be able to answer them, I should say. So yeah. But anyway, guys, another cool detail about the skin, as you can see, Jinshi's horns are actually a pinkish red, right, rather than the gold that it usually is. So that is one thing in this skin that is not there anymore, the gold, which, I'm going to be honest, I think it fit Jinshi very, very well, the gold. Am I disappointed that it's gone? Honestly, not really. I mean, the gold gave Jinshi a very premium feel, right? But this is also really, really nice. Also, for you people that care about this stuff, yes, Jinshi is showing more skin off in this skin, which I'm going to be honest, I don't really care that much about. She's also wearing some sort of necklace kind of choker, which is nice. Her hair is absolutely brilliant, I'm going to be honest. These little swirl buns that she's done, and they're also braided as well, which is really, really nice. But she's kept her signature, you know, hair rings. I'm calling, you know how you have earrings? Yeah, I'm calling them hair rings. So yeah, she's got her signature hair rings there. They're just a bit more closed off now. And one really nice thing, in fact, I actually did see, oh, that's the movement key, that's not right. But one really nice thing about this skin is Jinshi's hair, right? It's like it's got flowers attached to the bottom of it. I thought it was just actual, like a flower pattern, but I'm pretty sure these are actual flowers, just, you know, I mean, it's got like the pollen inside, right? So I don't think Jinshi's hair has pollen in them. I highly doubt, but it might actually. Oh, right, this is a good one. Jue also looks absolutely amazing with this skin. Jue looks so brilliant, right? Yeah. What I really kind of wish they did was give the Jue Echo a skin, because unfortunately, Jue's Echo is still the same, right? I mean, I'll show you if I have the projector available. I do, yeah. Jue's Echo. Oh, frick. Okay. Jue's pretty big, but as you can see, Jue's Echo is still the same, right? Jue's Echo is still the same, but I'm gonna be honest, I really, really like it. Like, not the fact that, you know, Jue's Echo is the same color, but if they did give the Echo, Jue's Echo, the skin, that also would have been really cool, but unfortunately they didn't. I'm not too mad about that though. Or maybe not the Echo skin itself, but when you have this Jinshi skin equipped and you have Jue equipped, maybe the Echo skin should change. That would have been a nice feature to have, but honestly, I'm not complaining. This is just a bit of, you know, a wish in the future for some skins and some Echoes combinations. Because I think it really should be a thing if they're willing to go this far, especially for Sentinel resonators like Jinshi, right? Who have a pretty strong pairing with Jue. It just makes sense that, you know, it should aesthetically match Jinshi with this skin as well. Yeah, but this is definitely not a complaint. This is just more of a I want in the future kind of scenario. I'm still really happy with this skin. So, yeah. Also, you guys can see in the background, we're actually in Renacita. This is a new location, and I am actually testing out this new location for recording, and I actually really like it compared to, you know, the Black Shores location. So, yeah, man, the Jue looks amazing. And yes, Jue is, I don't know, like, Jue's mouth, right? It's a lot redder. So, yeah, Jue is kind of wearing lipstick in that regard, in my opinion. So, yeah. But it's a really, really nice skin. I mean, back to Jinshi's hair no, not that far. No, Jinshi, behave. Okay, yeah, the hair pollen. It's pretty cool. I think these are actual flowers, unless they got strands of like, canonically, I mean, they got strands of Jinshi's hair and made it look like pollen. That would have also been really, really cool. Jinshi's tacet mark is more covered off in this skin, but honestly, I don't really focus on her tacet mark that much anyway. Yeah. Does she paint her nail? Yeah, Jinshi does have nails as well, like nail paint going on. If we look at her facial structure, I mean, the face is not really that different. If you do look at Jinshi's pupils, guys, Jinshi does have, like, what is it? The cherry blossom pattern inside of her pupils. Yeah, like actual cherry blossoms. Not like Hu Tao's small, you know, cherry blossom pupils, but, like, these are actual cherry blossoms within her eyes and on, like, you know, underneath her pupil, but on top of her main iris. So yeah, but it's really, really nice. It looks like she's also wearing a headpiece, like a tiara kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know the actual name of them, but I believe they have an actual name. I can't remember the name of them, so I'm just going to call them tiara. Call it a tiara, but that's what it looks like. It's really, really nice. As for Jinshi's well, leg piece, I guess you could say, she's got like a leg bracelet. I don't know what they're actually called in her shoes. Unfortunately, I can't actually properly show you guys in this skin, but like, you know, from this angle. But she is wearing some pretty nice white shoes. I mean, I really like it, and I'm going to be honest, some people have actually been stating that this Jinshi skin is very similar to Changli in terms of color palette, and I'm going to be honest, that's a very good observation, right? Because it very well could be that, because Sanhua's skin, if you guys have seen that, it's very similar to Jinshi's regular skin, right, in terms of color, right? So some people have made the observation that Sanhua looks like Jinshi with the new skin, and Jinshi looks like Changli with the new skin, right? Like, in terms of color palette. And to be fair, I actually can't unsee that now. It's a really good observation, and maybe that's what they're trying to go for. It might be a canonical reason as well, but we won't find that out until the second phase of patch 2.0 starts, right? So yeah, but that's just the main aesthetics of the skin. Now let's get on to the actual meat of the video, the combat. Not the combat, but, like, I will do a combat showcase with this skin as well to give you guys an actual in-game look and feel to the skin. And speaking of feeling, I will also talk about how this skin feels to play, because I also believe that is important, especially in a game with combat so satisfying. I should probably lower the volume. Let me start that point again, just in case you guys didn't hear it. But I will also talk about the feel of, you know, this skin, because in a game that has such in-depth combat with parries, perfect dodges, satisfying counter-attacks and things like that, right? I also believe it's very you know, pretty heavily influenced how you feel about the combat in this game, like the force feedback and things like that. Now, of course, if you couldn't tell, I do play on mobile, so the responses won't be as insane, but for those of you that play on PC or controller, you know, this will probably I'll try and see if I can reflect it the same through those with my own feelings on the phone. So, yeah, but anyway, back to the actual combat. So, let's look at it visually, alright, with this backdrop. That is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be honest. That should be a wallpaper. Yeah. Anyway, so the first attack, all right, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We'll turn it up as well for the sound, right? Actually, you know what? The music is brilliant. What I am going to do though is I'm going to turn it all the way down, ambient all the way down, and interference for. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'll turn those all the way down so that we can just get a proper, like, you know, listen to the actual sound effects. Okay, pretty nice. Oh yeah, also, guys, if you didn't know, the weapon does actually change with this skin, and it's a really lovely pink color.
May I pray for anything specific?
It's a really lovely pink color. Unfortunately, you can't rotate it. You can't rotate the weapon in the weapon selection screen like you can in Genshin. But this is a really nice look to it, I'm going to be honest. The projection, unfortunately, also doesn't do a very good example of showing it. But it's really, really nice. It's really, really nice. So, yeah. But as for the full length of it... So, yeah, that's the first attack, alright? You can see the difference with adding the petals and stuff like that. The second attack. That's also really, really nice. Now, we get to see the Jue. Alright, Jue looks immaculate with this, I'm going to be honest. And now we'll do the lightning, the fourth attack, the lightning strike. There you can see the sakura petals with the fireworks. It's blue and yellow. And yes, the lightning is a blue, not yellow, sorry, a blue and pink. The lightning is also a hybrid blue and pink look as well. Yeah, it's more pink than blue. The blue is like the After Effects sparks. And yes, if you guys did hear, there are fireworks going on with this skin as well. It's really, really nice, alright? But now, let's get into the main meat of the video with the resonance skill, because this is what you are going to be using on Jinshi most of the time, right?
Fast in starlight.
That was pretty nice. First attack, second attack. With the lanterns and bring it down, alright? We will do the Jue's laser beam, right, later on. But you guys can see there, the second attack brings out another Sakura fireworks show, basically. And the fourth attack, with Jue rising up and slamming back down, you've basically got lanterns, effectively, Chinese lanterns, which is really, really nice. Also, no one's really going to use this version of the elemental skill, but I still think it's nice to show, right? The standard elemental skill when you're on the ground. It's really, really nice, honestly. I like it a lot. It is really nice. Yeah, they did. Honestly, no one's going to be using this version of Jinshi's elemental skill, but the fact that they just went through so much effort just to make it look nice anyway is a really nice touch.
Embrace the change.
It is really, really nice. It is really nice, honestly. I'm glad they actually went through the effort, and it's actually really cool because I don't think in the regular skin you have this effect with Jue's, Jue effectively flying past. It's like Jue, it is the entirety of Jue. I thought it was just his midsection, but yeah, it's the entirety of Jue. That is really, really cool. Yeah, but anyway, there are three things we still have to see with this skin. The Crescent Divinity, so the dash skill, but the airborne version of it. Jue's laser beam, and also the burst, alright? So, yeah. Let's get to work. Alright, you guys ready? Yep, you get fireworks. You get fireworks, which is so damn nice. So Jue rises up, and you basically got fireworks. They do have sound effects as well. And finally,
Evil be cleansed.
As you can see, we have a cherry blossom tree in the background, and Jue's laser beam turns into a pink laser beam. And I don't know if you guys actually saw it, but during the explosion, right, you can kind of see a sakura, like a sakura, not a sakura plant, sorry, a lotus plant. Have I been calling it a sakura plant all this time? If I have, I'm so sorry, guys, but it is a lotus, I believe. Yeah, which is pretty cool, because if you didn't know, lotuses are my favorite flowers, right? Yeah, lotuses are my favorite flowers, if you didn't know. There's two main kinds of lotuses that you can actually get, which are typically common. You've got the red or pink, the reddish pink sakuras, and then you've got the white sakuras. I am a fan of the white sakuras, why do I keep calling it lotuses, sorry. So you've got the red/pink lotuses, and you've got the white lotuses. I'm a fan of the white lotuses. They're my favorite because white's my favorite color. So yeah. But we'll take a look at that once again.
Strike fast.
There's the plunging attack as well.
Let it end.
Yeah, it's not really that clear, but trust me, you can see a lotus like blooming out, right? They have definitely toned it down because it was definitely there in the beta. They haven't removed it because you can still kind of see it, but they've dulled the effects down, which is a bit of a shame. But honestly, it's still really, really nice.
The sky beckons. Sacred light.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. Like, it's kind of like, you can see it kind of spirals out, right? Like, as soon as, when it blooms, there's like a rotation that it does, like a bit of a rotation, and then it blooms out, basically. It's not really that visible anymore, unfortunately, but there is a lotus, like a lotus that does bloom out, which is really, really nice. I really do like that touch. But overall, this skin is a solid 10 out of 10. Jue's lipstick is a 10 out of 10. The sound effects are brilliant, but now, guys, I am going to say something that might throw you off from buying this skin, and in my opinion, that is the sound effects, okay? Now, not the sound effects as in they're all bad, it's just, I've noticed, especially during gameplay, Jue's sound effects do see, like the lightning effects I'm talking about, they seem very, they seem to be, dulled out. Like, they seem to be a lot quieter, right? And I've noticed that in terms of gameplay feeling, it doesn't really make Jinshi feel as powerful, right, during her gameplay. Because the thing that made Jinshi feel so powerful was Jue's laser beam, right, having that amazing feedback, okay? The amazing feedback after the explosion goes off, right? That was really, really nice, okay? And Jue's attacks, all of them felt so heavy, so impactful, yet they still felt really, really graceful. But one thing I don't like about this skin is that they seem to have thrown away the powerful feeling of Jue, right? And replaced it with more grace, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of. But does that mean this skin is terrible? No. Definitely not. This skin is still really good. I'm just saying that Jue's powerful lightning effects, right, and the sound, the sound effects, the lightning effects, they all seem a lot weaker, right? Now, is that a bad thing? Definitely not. It's replaced with really good-looking visuals, and personally, I think, like, if you think about it canonically, this is more of a relaxed skin. It's not really a combat skin, right? So obviously, Jinshi in her regular outfit, definitely more of a work environment kind of thing, right? However, Jinshi, within her more relaxed outfit, you could say she wants to be a bit more, not battle hardened, not really that ready, and I guess Jue is also participating on it, right? So that's why maybe Jue doesn't, feel as powerful as within those skins. So you could say it's a canonical reason, and to be fair, if that's what they were aiming for this skin, to feel more like an amazing, awe-inspiring painting, right, they've done a brilliant job. Yes, it doesn't feel as powerful as Jinshi's regular skin. However, they have captured what this skin really is all about, right? you know, grace, beauty, freedom, relaxation. They've really gone with everything to just make this skin a happy skin. And if that means toning down on some of the more powerful aspects of Jue, that's perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, that's what this skin represents. It doesn't represent the power of Jue. It represents the beauty of Jue and Jinshi, right? So, yeah. So I will definitely say, I'm not sure, I'll play through the skin again to make it so that you guys can see where I'm coming from. But if you, we'll get into a combat scenario as well, right? So don't worry, and I will also show you the burst.
Bask in starlight. Be swift.
That's one of the effects I'm talking about.
Let it end.
Yeah. So I've also noticed that the plunging attack when Jinshi is in her elemental skill, her resonance skill, the plunging attack she does after her full combo, that also has been dulled out a bit more. So, yeah. The thing I like about Jinshi's regular skin is the powerful sound and feeling that comes from doing those really heavy, intense attacks. And after all, Jinshi is a Broadblade user, so it does make sense for her attacks to be very strong and slow, but she's not slow, she's really quick, right? For a Broadblade user I'm talking about. So, yeah. But the thing is this skin has definitely dulled out the lightning effects a bit more, okay? Yeah. Is this a deal breaker for me? No, absolutely not. Yes, getting rid of the lightning effects and the powerful, like, boom sounds that you hear during this skin is a drawback, but it is replaced with so much amazing things that this skin has going for it. Beautiful sound effects, beautiful visual effects, amazing special effects, right? Really unique design choices, okay? They are amazing. And yes, before we do go, I will show you guys the burst, okay? The burst. Now, I am going to turn the music back up because I'm not sure if the music will play, because there is actually music with this Jinshi skin, alright guys? So I will actually turn the music back up so that you guys can hear it, because I'm not sure if the music is tied to the music volume or just the skin's sound effects or not, but I'll turn it back up just for, you know, safety, just in case. And, yeah, alright. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Thunder Garden.
Yeah, that was the ultimate. And what do I have to say about the ultimate? Brilliant, mesmerizing, awe-inspiring. Such a painting of it's a beautiful motion painting is what it is. Jinshi initially with the her hand, when she opens her eyes, the cherry blossoms light up. Like, you can visually see they light up. Then Jue comes out, and Jue comes out with fireworks. All right, fireworks. Then when she's up in the air, you know, the lanterns, the moon in the background, the house, like, I don't know if there were houses in the background as well, because I didn't properly pay attention to that, because I was mainly looking at Jue, but the lanterns, the fireworks, the moon in the background, it's honestly brilliant, right? It really is. I don't know, hopefully canonically, we do get a reason of who actually did this skin. Maybe it was inspired by Jeji as well, we don't actually know, but that would be so cool. But honestly, this skin, 533 out of 2. Okay, no, that's a bit insignificant, but 533 out of 10, in my opinion. This is a definite brilliant skin, honestly. If you guys are a Jinshi main, or you just love using Jinshi so much, I would definitely recommend getting this skin, especially if you're free to play. Because if you're free to play, and you haven't bought any of the Lunite packs, with the discount and the double price you get from the Lunites, this will only cost you about 21 of your currency. So dollars, pounds, euros, you know, Malaysian ringgit, Indian rupees, you know, baht, dirhams, whatever it may be, wherever you're from. I think it's I believe it's £21 for everyone. So, yeah, especially if you're free to play. If you're not free to play and you bought Lunites, then it's about £42. And also, if you miss this skin during this event right now, it's going to be the full £50, right? So, yeah, or 50 of your currency, wherever you may be from. So, yeah. Now, let's go into an actual combat scenario. So, where are we actually going to do this? Well, I'd love to do a tactical hologram, but I'm really awful at this game, so we're not going to do that. What we are instead going to do is probably do a not tactical hologram, sorry, Tower of Adversity. Let's just go to Huang Long. We'll probably go to the Tower of Adversity. Yeah, we'll do one of the floors here, and just so that you guys can get a feeling for it, right?
Thawing harmony.
Just so that you guys can get a feeling for this skin. Yeah, because obviously the reason I'm doing this is because obviously showing the skin like in free roam without any without any combat scenario is not a good representation, because the skin may feel and behave differently, right, to what you guys may think in an actual combat scenario, and you might think, oh well, you've just baited us basically. So yeah, that's why I want to give you an actual demonstration of actual combat scenarios with this skin, and I'm also going to give you my thoughts and opinions on this, right, on how I believe the skin feels in combat. Now, the Tower of Adversity, I believe, now is actually more tuned towards, Jinshi. So, yeah. 30% attribute damage bonus and 30% resonance skill damage bonus, and casting resonance skill increases your... Yep, so... Select. Oh, yeah, and I do have the banner and everything as well, if you guys want to see that. Verena and Yuan Wu. Right, are you ready, guys? This will be fun. I'm actually going to sit down for this. Alright. My rotations may not... I can't switch character. Okay.
The fruit of life is in everything. Roll for me.
Oh, well.
Joint operation. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I parried that, but it's fine.
Nothing to worry about. Hear the thunder. Feel the resistance is futile. Befuddled by
Together
foe.
we fight. Strike fast. Take hold. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Sacred light. Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Photosynthesis.
Joint operation. Run in all directions. Overwhelming power.
Okay,
Befuddled by foe.
as you can see, I'm really bad at this game.
Light. Take hold. Evil be cleansed. Bloom. The fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight. Listen up. Huh.
Joint operation. Maximum voltage. Hear the thunder. Drop befuddled by foe.
Together we fight. So be it. Take hold. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Sacred light. Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution.
Joint operation. Light coming up. Resistance is futile. Feel it. Befuddled by
Strike
foe.
one. Take hold. Evil be cleansed.
Okay, well that's unfortunate.
Bloom. The fruit of evolution. I can use some fertilizer. Together we fight.
Alright, well, return to tower. So yeah, there you guys go. That is the Jinshi skin in combat. I know it wasn't the best camera angles, but when you're in a heated combat scenario, you don't really care about camera angles that much, do you? So, yeah. Oh, right, and I also did forget to show you guys something about this skin. I think you might have seen it in the actual,
Shadows. Take flight.
But on the fourth attack, I want you guys to pay behind... Yeah. You see that circle that Jinshi makes? It's pretty cool. I mean, it kind of rotates with Jinshi's hand, and then when she compresses, right, her hands to push Jue down, sorry, it kind of compresses with her, which is, I think, a really nice touch. But, yeah, honestly, this skin, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No, not 10 out of 10, sorry. 532 out of 10. This skin is brilliant. Everything about this skin is brilliant. Jinshi is brilliant. She is my favorite character. And yes, people saying Carlotta's better, well, you want to know something? Carlotta may be better. She may do more damage and stuff like that, alright? She may have guns. She can do kickflips. She can do railgun shots with her Resonance Liberation. You know what she can't do? Right? You know what she can't do? Look like Jinshi. And guess what? Does Carlotta pull out a dragon during her combo? I didn't think so. Exactly. So, yeah. Alright, Carlotta may do so much damage, but you know what? She can't pull out a dragon from her bum, can she? No, Jinshi can. Alright, well, I don't know where it comes from. Jue just comes out of nowhere. Alright, but yeah, I didn't think Carlotta can command an actual dragon, so your point, therefore, is invalid. Alright, so now I'm going to talk to you guys about my feelings for this skin in an actual combat scenario. Now, remember when I said the skin has a, like, you know, Jue's lightning effects on the, you know, are pretty dull, especially during Jue's Jue's laser beam, right? The final attack that Jinshi does. That does not excuse me, that doesn't feel as good, okay, as Jinshi's regular skin. Jinshi's regular skin is so much more impactful.
May I pray for anything specific?
However, I'm telling you this right now, I bought the skin and I did initially have this problem, but after I got used to it, by the end of the day, I really did not have any problems with this skin afterwards. And I think, honestly, the issue is you just need to get used to the skin. Alright, once you use this skin for a lot of combat scenarios and combat things, right, you really just forget about all of that and you realize just how brilliant this skin actually is. It's a picturesque masterpiece, right? And at the end of the day, that's what they're going for. Yes, the sound effects are dull and they're not as powerful, right? I'm talking about the lightning effects specifically, alright? Yes, the lightning sound effects don't sound as good as the regular skin, but at the end of the day, that's a good thing, right? Because this skin is more of a relaxed skin, canonically, right? This is a, you know, a Chinese New Year type of skin, right? So, obviously, it's not good. A dragon is powerful. That's what it represents. But during the time of festival, it forgoes that power to show how beautiful it really is, right? And Kuro, genuinely have done a brilliant job, alright, at making this skin look good, right? Not making it look good, but also feel brilliant, right? They've really captured the true essence of a dragon during New Year's. Yes, dragons are powerful. Yes, they are mighty. Yes, they are benevolent. Yes, they are majestic. Yes, they are prideful, because they have every right to be. But during the new year, they will forego all of that to show just how beautiful they really are. And at the end of the day, that is what Jue captures. Jue really captures the beauty of a dragon, alright? And well done, Kuro, for making that about Jue. Well done for showing off that part of Jue, because they really have put the Chinese New Year into this skin, and that's where a lot of people are forgetting, because this skin is not just a new skin for Jinshi, it's representing a new year, a Chinese New Year for this game. Alright, and it will show many great things to come. And if this is the very first 5-star skin that we are getting in Kuro, in Wuthering Waves, just imagine the absolute masterpieces they will release in the future. Alright, so that is really all I have to say, guys. I have zero problems with this skin. Like I said, the lightning effect being a bit more dulled out with this skin, it's not really a problem after you get used to this skin for a while. I bought it initially, did have some issues with it, not like, you know, the lightning not being there and not feeling as powerful, but let me tell you, after a while of playing, right, which obviously it's the second day today, you get used to it really quickly. In fact, I got used to it after 2 or 3 hours of playing. So, yeah, it really isn't that much of an issue for me, personally, right? And I'm the kind of guy that I'm kind of picky. I'm, like, you know, I focus on everything at the same time, basically. So, for those of you guys that don't care, you'll definitely get used to it a lot faster. So, it's just a matter of getting used to the skin. Once you get used to it, there's no issues at all. But yeah, Kuro, you've done a brilliant job with this skin. You've made it look good, you've made it sound good, you've made it feel good, and you've captured the true essence of the Chinese New Year, especially the Year of the Dragon this year. So, yeah, of course, if it's not the Year of the Dragon, then I may have made those points and looked like a massive idiot, but I believe it is the Chinese New Year and the New Year of the Dragon. If not, let me know in the comment section below. So, yeah, that is basically it, everyone. I have been Carvenus14, and still am. Jinshi has been Jinshi, and Jue has been Jue. Where are you, Jue? Show yourself. That's, yeah. That's the wrong one! Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I will see you all very, very soon, and I do hope you like this video, and I do hope you subscribe, because there will be more Jinshi and Arlecchino content coming out at some point in the future. So, stay tuned. I have been Carvenus14, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.